not be my filmer if you're so unsteady.
Can you drive on some nice ground? We're very bumpy right now.
Yeah, okay, you're too bumpy.
This road is so bumpy. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think we picked the worst.
Ready? Here we go. There's one more bump. Ready? And we're good. Okay.
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. It is 7 in the morning. Curtis and I got up at 5. I'm driving. This is not road safe.
Yeah.
We got up at 5 o'clock and we did a 6 a.m. gym session. It was just sort of like a continuous cardio session, I guess. And it only went for like 20 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah, 25 minutes. We were just talking how we like starting the day with something like cardio. For me, it really helps my digestion. It gets you awake and feeling alive. You had pre-workout. I had nothing. I don't need a coffee that early in the morning. I'm fine. I'd rather save my coffee for more like a relaxing time with you.
Yeah, but I struggle to get out of bed.
That's okay. Let's make breakfast because we always go out to breakfast.
Yeah,
let's actually
make a boss breakfast.
Yeah, save some money and make some eggs and stuff like that.
You got bacon?
Don't know.
We'll go up to the
Guess we'll
supermarket.
find out. Yeah, you can go. Supermarket? You sound American.
No, what do they call it? They don't call it supermarket, do they?
No, super grocer?
No, that's us. That's Australia.
The mall?
The mall. The mall.
I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Grocery store. They call it grocery store. We're gonna go to Woolies. I'm not gonna have bacon because I had bacon yesterday and I don't like to have bacon too much because it is quite high in sodium and it's carcinogenic and you know, I'm not about that life. We're making a little sneaky detour to
White Horse Coffee! Chippies.
White Horse Coffee.
dropped it.
Mate.
Sozzy.
Long blacks with a dash of almond milk coming up.
Someone's a little happy today.
When you put your iPhone on to try to play sick music and your background YouTube song comes on. So normally I listen to like Lil Wayne, T-Pain or whatever. I sort of like subconsciously love when my background YouTube music comes on because if I'm grumpy, if I'm in traffic and this comes on, you gotta be happy. So for breakfast, I'm having 2 eggs, some wilted spinach, a whole zucchini and grilled tomato, and on top I've made like this dukkha mix. To spice up my boring meals, I like to add like a nice spice to it. So this dukkha mix is just salt, pepper, black sesame seeds, and cumin. And it sort of makes it all like to have this Moroccan-y flavor. So I put that on top of the whole thing. Kurt is having bacon and eggs. I'm like the world's best egg poacher. Look at that.
Whoa.
Pretty good. Kurt's just in the shower getting all the sweat off because he got like really sweaty this morning. I found this morning fine. Like I said, it was just like a 25-minute cardio sort of session and that's sort of what I'm used to, like more high intensity plyometric stuff. So he's in the shower and we're gonna go get his hair done. Kurt is one of those guys where his roommate cuts his hair. So I'm like, maybe I'll treat you to like a nice barber cut and see if you like it better. And the last time I saw my hairdresser, I promised her I would take care of my hair because she put new extensions in and she gave me all new products. And last night I did a hair mask and it's feeling so soft. Even Kurt woke up this morning and said it smelled really nice. So last night I ended up just using the Lebang body hair treatment. That's what it looks like. So when Kurt and I made dinner last night, I just kept that in my hair. I normally keep it on for like half an hour to an hour. The longer, in my opinion, the better. It says here 20 minutes, but I always leave it on for a lot longer than that. So I use that one, and I've mentioned before, I like all the Lebang body stuff because it's made of coconut oil, which is my favorite oil for all things like skincare, hair care, cooking, pretty much everything. And as always, I do have a 15% off discount code for all Lebang body stuff. It's Love Sarah, so definitely check that out. So for now, I'm just gonna finish doing my hair, scull a liter of water because I just have not had enough water today. I've had that coffee in my breakfast, take my hormone balancing herbs, and then head off to the barber to get Kurt beautiful. Not that he's not beautiful already. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
How was your hair experience?
It was actually
So good.
It is 3:30 and we haven't really done much today. We just went out to lunch. I had sweet potato, chicken, and like wilted kale with almonds. Because our workout this morning was super quick, it was only 20 minutes. It was just sort of like to wake us up a little bit.
You right there, mate? I got you covered, don't worry. Do this.
Oh, you're so rough.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You look so
Yeah, it was
handsome.
fun. Thanks.
It's okay. My compliments are very scarce. Because our workout this morning was like super quick and like not super intense, right? Not super intense.
I went hard, so...
I went hard, but like I'm used to going...
you finished last.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, you're definitely behind me by a long way, so...
No.
You obviously went
Okay, bye! Welcome back to Sarah's day where it's just Sezzy and no one else. We are going to go to the gym around 4:45 and do more of a power session.
So I've been sitting here, oh yes, look at my phone. Sezzy in the background, sneaking a banana.
I ate my banana openly, showing, oh, I'm eating a banana. Then I snacked on some strawberries. And then I tactfully walked over this way for a second.
Next minute, she's eating the whole fridge.
I had 2 blue dinosaur paleo bars behind the TV. Because I knew that if you saw me eating it, you would tell me to stop.
Because you're naughty.
I
and you
just snack
have
so much.
no control over how much you eat.
I'm just bored.
We could go to Woolies, make protein balls, and then go to the gym.
Let's go.
Wowza, catch ya.
You're so annoying. You're such a child.
I don't know.
It is. I've got protein, rice malt syrup, I've got coconut. We just need to buy dates. What kind of flavor do you want?
Chocolate.
We're going the sneaky back way, the local way.
We're a bit
No,
warm
we
in here.
can't.
Oh,
we
we
can't
can't
put the
'cause
aircon on because it's too loud. So you just have to be a little bit sweaty for a little second. Speed bump.
Hey-oh.
Seeing school children, like, yeah, it's really cute, but it makes me be like, oh, I don't miss school at all. It sucks to be them.
Oh, the kids.
Speed bump. Also, thank you Talia for your sunglasses. I found them in my car. They're mine now. If like my mum would do our washing and like she would accidentally put my jeans in Talia's room, Talia would come out in my jeans. I'd be like, why are you in my jeans? And she'd be like, they were in my room, so I thought you gave them to me. Every time. And she knew my mum would just put them in my room. I want to put fruit and nut mix in it, but I feel like that's dangerous because I'll just eat it before it gets in the mix. Yeah, how do you put it in a bag? I feel like I live at the grocery store, I should know this. I just want to grab them. These are stupid, these are annoying me. They should just give you gloves. Because it's going to give it like texture, make it crunchy. Go. I'm letting Kurt eat one of the dates because you are such a good shopping assistant. That's your little treat. Okay, so we got home too late from the gym to make protein balls, but we are going to make them tomorrow. Our source of protein is barramundi, and then Kurt's got rice and vegetables. And then because I do try to have a paleo-based diet, I have substituted the rice with more vegetables. Because I still live at home and there's always people like moving around, I couldn't really film how I made my dinner. So I thought while we eat, I would talk about how we made it. 3 pieces of barramundi. Kurt got 2, I got 1. And it was marinated in chili, a clove of garlic, a fair chunk of fresh grated ginger, coconut oil, and lemon and salt. So we baked it until it was basically cooked and then fried it just to make it a little bit more crispy. Big chunks of vegetables are just plain with coconut oil on there. The green stuff is Chinese broccoli, snake beans, and that is marinated in a lot of chili.
It's pretty hot.
Maybe a little bit too much chili.
But it's yum.
Ginger, coconut oil, salt. I feel like you can always use the same ingredients, but as long as you season it differently, it feels like it's different. I always make different meals and I always make different lunches and different dinners, but it's really hard for me to film sometimes, so I always just show you my basic sardine and tuna salads.
And everyone's sick of sardines.
I
No
know.
one wants to eat sardines.
I know. The other day I nearly bought mussels in a can. Because I'm standing, oh no, oh no.
So dumb.
Oh, it's crooked.
Did you say, oh, it's crooked or what's cooking?
Welcome to Sezzy and Kurt's cooking extravaganza. And I have some little props for us because we don't want to get our beautiful clothes dirty. Oh my gosh, I should have matched with you.
Give us 1 second.
Should I change?
3, 2, 1, change. You look amazing.
Do you know, I actually made this apron. And then I have a special one for you.
Yes!
And Mom made it.
I'm gonna take my pants off so we...
What? We're gonna do chocolate protein balls. And we're gonna make it out of pea protein because I can't have whey protein. Chocolate lean protein by Tropeaka. And then add extra chocolate to it as well.
She picked the dates and put them in water.
So I soaked them overnight just to make them really moist. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get messy. So dates in like vegan desserts, it's like a caramelly flavor.
You never have too much protein.
3, well, I
Well,
mean,
you can.
you can.
Tell listen to anything I say.
Oh.
Whoa, there we go.
Ooh, that's nice and pureed. I'm just gonna add some cacao until it looks good. Have you ever baked before?
No. What's the point of baking? Baking is for fools. I need a tissue.
Well, I wish I could. Okay, right now, because it's quite gluggy, would you agree?
Yeah.
The glugginess. So that's the 3 ingredients so far. A little bit too gluggy for our liking. We want it to have protein in the balls, but not taste like protein, right? Do you want to add some almond meal? A glug of water.
You always wing it too.
I know. Yeah, I don't cook from a recipe. I find that so boring and uninspiring.
You know, now everyone's going to be like, how much water did you put in?
I don't
How much
know.
almond meal did you put in?
Just watch. I hate when I make protein balls and they're just like a boring consistency, like the texture. That's why I got the buckwheat. This would be paleo without the buckwheat, so if you are strict paleo, don't add the buckwheat kernels. Even though it's called buckwheat, it is gluten-free. So do you want to add some buckwheat into it? Or do you want to be the mixer?
No, I don't like mixing.
Why?
Because it looks strenuous and stressful. Don't ask how much.
Because we want it crunchy.
3 handfuls. Like a handful's like just in that little circle of the palm. And if you got little hands like Cezzy, well, I don't know, you're stuffed.
Do you want to put a tablespoon of coconut oil in? Rice malt syrup is like an alternate to honey or maple syrup. It's lower glycemic, so it's not going to spike your blood sugar levels as much. It's still sweet, not as sweet as honey, but it's still super sweet.
Yeah, put some cinnamon in.
Love cinnamon. It's still too proteiny. Let's add a lot of almond meal. When I used to make protein balls, or when I make them for Kurt, I normally do oats in there as the base. But because I don't really like to use oats because it's like up in the air if they're gluten-free. I'm like, can you relax? We needed to find an alternative. I don't really like cooking with coconut flour because I feel like it's really grainy and I don't know, it doesn't taste nice. So we're gonna use almond meal. We're gonna add a dash of salt, like a sprinkling of salt, because that is what makes desserts yummy. It's like salted caramel. And then I wanna add some maca powder as well. Maca powder is really, really good at balancing your hormones. This is just the tropeaka maca powder. So it's good at balancing your hormones and it has like a toffee sort of honeycomb flavor. And then we are going to add some raw mesquite powder. Put a bit of that. You're gonna have to mix it pretty well. I was thinking we could add some chopped up almonds into it. Are you sure you don't want to show off your chopping skills? Again, you just want to add some chunky things in there to make it like have texture. The last thing you want is to just bite into a ball that just like tastes mushy. That is the worst. But make sure you're taste testing it and see if we need it like sweeter, because we can always add more rice malt syrup. And I feel like it needs more buckwheat as well. But let's make it really, really crunchy. That's sort of the consistency you want because you want to be able to roll it into balls. It is going to stick to your hands a little bit, but you want to try to minimize that as much as possible.
Do I do it like this?
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yep. But this is like the therapeutic part of it. The only thing I hate about baking is I have no portion control, so I just eat it like the whole mixture. These look good. They look like little lamington balls.
Oh, that's what you can call them. Lamington protein balls. There you go.
With Cezzy and Kurt. I think they turned out really good. Well, that is going to wrap up this vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and make sure to subscribe because I upload every 3 days. See you in my next video. Bye.
See ya.